Sangre de capo.
Le brinco por encima como Jordan.
Real de Cora. Supremo. Le brinco por encima como Jordan.
Las tengo de todos colores como Jordan.
Le brinco por encima como Jordan. Las tengo de todos colores como Jordan. Siempre real, nunca falso como mi Jordan. Y seguimos arriba, nunca abajo como Jordan. Le brinco por encima como Jordan. Las tengo de todos colores como Jordan. Siempre real, nunca falso.
El mundo come. Everybody eats.
Abajo como Jordan. Andamos patrullando por tu bloque. Con las máscaras
So, the way I start every interview, I would love for you to introduce yourself to everybody so they know who you are.
Well, my name is Supremo, better known as El Colombian King, and we're here in my hometown, Queens. Born and raised, baby.
I love the nickname Supremo. Like, I really wish that was my name, honestly.
Thank you, bro.
So, Queens, what part of Queens did you grow up in?
I was born in Flushing Hospital, but I make Queens, man, everywhere in Queens. Basically, I've been like that, you could say that popular kid in school and stuff, because I did music since I was 12. They've got 20 years in this business now, so, you know, the name has definitely, it rings bells, man.
I love hearing that. So, when they told me about you, I looked you up on social media, Instagram, all that stuff. I was like, when I meet you, I felt like you were gonna have such a heavy accent for some reason. Because when you speak Spanish, I really, I feel it. Like I literally want to listen to Spanish music when I'm listening to it. But you don't have that accent when you speak English.
No, la
Tell me.
esencia de colombiano, cuando hablo colombiano es colombiano. But I'm talking about English, so, like I said, I was born and raised here, so this is my essence, man. I was born in this beautiful city, man. It's so diverse, so multicultural that, you know, you got Puerto Ricans, Colombians, even Dominicans, all of us here, man. So it's a beautiful thing to grow here, man.
Most definitely.
So I could say, you know, compared to like maybe other artists that are Colombian right now, yeah, you could hear that accent, that heavy accent.
Yes,
when they talk.
exactly. I don't really, when you speak Spanish, I feel it. But tell me more about back home. Like, what made you who you are?
What made me who I am? Man, I mean, like I said, New York City is so diverse. I used to listen to hip hop. Back in the day, Tupac, the Wu-Tang, DMX, 50, everybody, man, we all grew up listening to. And then in 2001, when I came back from Colombia, my mother actually, she pushed me. She was like, it was a good. I used to buy CDs bootleg CDs from in front of my house, and then she used to be like, "You listen to Eminem? This is too much cursing." I used to break them, and I used to just buy. Or the guy just blessed me with another CD, and I would always have them. So then one day she got tired of breaking CDs, and she was just like, "Why don't you just write a song?"
No way.
So then in 2001, when the Twin Towers attacked, all these terrorist attacks happened, unfortunately, I decided to write a song about it. So then I was going to my mom's church, which was St. Mary's in Brooklyn. I think it's Williamsburg, somewhere around there. And I had my first show, man. It was a flea market. Bro, the people were going insane about that song.
Was this in English or in Spanish?
It was in Spanish.
In Spanish.
I didn't even have a studio, bro. I had a little, you know those mics you used to talk, video chat, not
That
video,
is
to the
so
chat with.
fire.
And I put my little stereo right next to the mic with some beats that I had bought, and not bought, you know, CD with instrumentals, man, and took off from there, bro.
I know you probably never thought about it, but what made you do it in Spanish instead of in English?
Honestly, even though I speak very well English, I was, I don't know, at the moment, I guess more influenced by the new movement of reggaeton, which was Yankee was just coming on, making it worldwide. So I just took that and I, you know, I had just came back from Colombia, so I identified myself more with the Spanish market at that time, and it took off.
I love that. So now, fast forwarded to now, what keeps you inspired at this point?
Inspired. At this point, my man, is the love.
I feel like you're super swagged out. So I know the inspiration comes from that, but what keeps you inspired to keep continuing to work?
Honestly, man, I inspire by my own self, bro, because every day I surprise myself. Every time I sit down with my team and we come out with new materials, and I just keep surprising myself. And then the movement behind it, the support, not just that, but how many other careers I have started. I have people that write to me on the gram and say, "Yo, I look up to you." You know what I'm saying? I know you're still battling and doing your thing, but I look up to you, man. You know,
That's what it's all about.
I identify myself with you.
But that's what art is literally all about. That's why.
Also, my daughter, man. You know, my daughter has been a blessing. She's just turned 10.
I saw your Instagram. I love what you're doing with
She's
your
my number one fan, man. So
amazing.
for me to see that she loves what I do, I've had the pleasure to have her once at Jones Beach in one of my concerts, man, and that girl went crazy.
No
so
way.
To me, yeah,
God bless. That's so dope.
yeah, man, it was something magical, man. It was special.
That's beautiful. Now that you're talking about your concerts, I know Jay was telling me that you went on tour.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Puerto Rico, brother. That was one of the tours. I've been on tour to Dominican Republic, obviously here in the U.S., but Puerto Rico was like such a big, you could say it was the highest point of my career, man. I was offered a great break to do a featuring with Manny Manuel, which is a classic from Puerto Rico.
My mother used to listen to him. My mother's Puerto Rican, Dominican.
Oh,
I need to take her to Puerto Rico. But go ahead, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Man, he definitely, he's a classic, bro. So they offered me to do this featuring with him. I take, the project. I didn't think it was gonna be that complicated because he wanted me to interpret a song. It wasn't something original. So I said, all right, let's do this. And the part that he wanted me to turn into rap, it was difficult, but we still made it through. I didn't understand the power behind this move until I landed in Puerto Rico. Once we landed in Puerto Rico, it was a whole business plan for this track. So we went to Puerto Rico, went on tour with him. Bro, I was on Telemundo, Univision, I was everywhere. I'm talking about I was 10 interviews a day, TV. It was insane.
No
For
way,
2
that's
weeks
life-changing
nonstop.
right there, bro.
Yeah, man. So it was a great experience. I met his whole team, which now is also forms part of my team. We're gonna be going out there by ourselves soon to have our very own tour. So it's
amazing.
It's amazing. We had a beautiful time out there, man. And a lot of people, because a lot of these shows that show out they record in the Caribbean, comes out here.
I didn't know that.
So a lot of people were tagging me from out here. Like, yo, we see you on
That's
TV.
crazy. That's dope.
So it was a beautiful thing,
Super
man.
cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Manny Manuel, by the way.
Please shout him out
Shout
again.
out-
I love
shout
that.
out
I
to
love
Money
it.
Manuel, my
Shout out
brother.
anybody you want to shout out. I love
Shout
it.
out to Manny Manuel and my whole entire team, man, that's making this possible as well. Shout out to everyone Eatz, todo el mundo come.
I appreciate that. So
Congratulations on this, man, by the way.
Thank you. I
It's a
appreciate
beautiful
that.
thing.
So speaking of what you on tour, now that you're back home, what do you have in the works?
Oh, man. We are rebranding Supremo El Colombian King completely. We started a new page on Instagram, El Colombian King, same name, but we just kind of switched accounts. And
Tell the camera that.
yeah, El Colombian King. Make sure you follow me, EL Colombian King. Like I said, rebranding everything right now. We have, honestly, like I said, I keep surprising myself and my team, and we have some absolute
I can't wait.
jewels, man, just waiting to be released.
That's beautiful.
We just shot a video, actually, at this spot.
yeah,
Boulevard
with
93,
Andrew, yeah.
a few weeks ago, and man, I can't wait to release that project. That's a beautiful thing. You see, as an independent artist with my independent team, our label and everything, man, we see all our effort and all of our seeds just bloom, man, in all in one project, man.
Nah, you're a humble guy, man. I see you on film, and I'm like, this guy's all about it. Then I speak to you in person, and you're a humble dude. I really,
Thank you, my
I
brother.
super
Thank you,
duper
man.
appreciate that.
Always maintain that.
As I do ask everybody else as well, because I'm an artist, I always say that first. What gets you in the mood to make your music? What inspires you? Like, what are your steps?
Oh man, it depends.
I just like people to, who are watching to get a feel.
Yeah. Nah, it depends on the mood, but honestly, mainly what really nowadays gets me, and I'm that type of artist. I make hits, man. I know that for a fact. At 20 years into the game, man, I know I got my hours into this.
You
man.
get it,
So
of course.
it's usually nowadays I need a good melody, bro. I can tell you in 5 seconds if that song is gonna be a hit or not. Whether it's my song or somebody else's, I got a good ear for that stuff, man. So I'm my biggest critic and I'm my biggest fan. So
It's huge though, because that means you can help other people as well.
oh, we do, man. Everyone that comes to our studio and works with us, man, we make sure that it's beneficial for both parties and that we
love that.
create a professional product. Because you see, like, a lot of artists get this mixed up, where it's just, oh yeah, it's about partying and cars and money. Yeah, it's about that stuff too. But you need to maintain yourself. You need to educate yourself. You need to know the business inside out, and you need to put that into action,
All
man,
the
so
business.
that it can work.
The last episode I was talking about the business, and you just hit it without me even asking. I love that. Your beats now. Who's making your beats?
Oh man.
I know it's probably a few, right?
I got a few. I got a very small team, but it's fucking. I'm sorry. It's beautiful, bro. It's awesome. I got one of them, Blessy Producer, which I started with him I know him for 12 years now, man. Before he became the man he's now, because now he's working with, he just worked on Osuna's album Odisea. He's worked with Farruko, Jay Quiles. So before then, man, I basically stole one of his beats from YouTube, and then I sent them in, you know, the recording. We was at Next One Studios back then when we first started our studio, and I sent it to him. He's like, "Yo, I don't appreciate you taking it like that."
That's amazing.
But I fucking love what you guys did with it.
But
so
you took the chance, bro.
I
That's what
took
it's
a
all
chance,
about.
yeah.
You believe in yourself, and that's really.
we were
that's
not
tough.
as established as we are now, so it was a different setting, man. But he loved it, and you know what he did? That man sent 5 tracks back, and that's how Supremo basically started as an artist, you know, an actual career with those 5 tracks, and it was beautiful. I also have Dr. Omi, man, which is it's a jewel, man. It's a diamond in the dirt waiting to be found, and we working with him, man, hard. He's bringing so much essence, man.
I can't wait. When do you think you're gonna release something that?
We're going to be releasing the next project, which the song is already out on iTunes, and it's digital on all digital platforms. Private Party, featuring Richie Valentino, which is also a big artist and promoter. He's the king of Long Island. When it comes to promotion, the man runs Jones Beach. He runs most of the clubs out there. So he's a great, he's a key into that project. But this project, the video is what we're going to be releasing soon. So, but the new stuff is going to obviously come.
Progress, of course. Progress is coming out. What are you getting into after this? Somebody was telling me you got to go to the studio,
Yeah,
right?
man, we got to go to the studio. I got this track to finish laying out, and we got a couple of scenes to record later on about that video too. So we working, man. If you want to come, and you're more than welcome to, you can see where the magic works.
You if it was okay for us to follow
Of course, my
you.
brother. You're more than welcome to come to our place, man.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but what I would like if you could talk to the camera, and because to me you're very inspiring, and I would like for you to do it in Spanish, like a spoken word to anybody who's coming up. Maybe if you could, you know, just share like a good word.
Well, this is a saying that a lot of people know me by, especially my work team, man. It's said. I'm gonna say it in Spanish, and
I want you to say it in Spanish. Yes, please.
It said, and I live by it. Un sueño no es tenerlo, es vivirlo. And it basically translates to a dream is not having it. It's not having a dream. It's living the dream. So as long as you living that dream, bro, it could be here, man. You know, you dreaming to get up here, but as long as you dreaming that, you living that dream, that whole process, that's what makes you. That's what gives you your value. And a lot of people don't see it until you get here. But the people that see it too, from when you're here and are with you all the way up, that's your team. That's the people that build you. Those are the people that help you become who you are. The people that support you, your fans, everyone that get you to that point. That's your base. That makes you as an artist.
This is real, right here. This is what I wanted.
It goes for anything, a business, for food, restaurants, anybody. You have a dream, don't just sit on it, talk about it, live it. The moment you put it into paper, you move one finger just closer to your next objective. That's living your dream. So don't stop.
My mother always tells me "Palente." So for anybody who's trying to look you up, let the fans know.
Yeah, man. Right now you can follow me at El Colombian King on all platforms. I'm on iTunes, Spotify, all music platforms. And for my social media, like I said, Instagram and Facebook, same thing, El Colombian King.
Sick. So now with the new upcoming projects that you have, is there any way you could give, because this is like my couch, so I want them to know a little bit about you. Could you just
Of course,
man.
I got this one project I'm very proud of right now. It's called Soñando Despierto. And this is probably going to be the first exclusive ever, man. We haven't let that thing out the studio for you know, main reasons. But
exclusive.
I could give you definitely the acapella. It goes something like, y todo el día te pienso, y por las noches te sueño. Y lo mejor de todo es que cuando me levanto todavía te tengo. Estoy soñando despierto. Estoy soñando despierto. Por ahí mismito. Ya les toca esperar que salga la canción. So, Soñando Despierto coming soon. We'll give you more info sooner or later, man.
I'll make sure not to bring any ladies around this guy. That are mine. It's too easy.
We're here, Bobby, matando la Liga Kings of our city. Los heavyweight.
Before you go, just say everybody eats in Spanish. Now, I love when you talk Spanish, so you guys.
Everybody eats. I'm here with Mr. Ben Films. My man's Gregory.
Say it in Spanish now.
Y esta vuelta se dice así. Todo el mundo come. Everybody eats.
You dig? Yo.
Te metemos en el baúl y te soltamos en el highway que caminen por la casa, got them right. Yeah, we grinding con lo mío. me dicen que no cambie.